What's up, guys? Your boy, 22K13. Gonna talk about 9 up and 7 down from WWE SummerSlam 2015. And this comes from WhatCulture.com. WWE took fans on an interesting journey Sunday night. We went to Suplex City, where New Day Rock, Brock Lesnar bleed, Mick Foley is a joke of a man, the Diva Revolution is a cram mess, and comic book come to life. We saw the Dead Man shoot to win, the Green Arrow take flight, and John Cena fell by a chameleon. We also saw the 83rd match between Sheamus and Randy Orton. SummerSlam was a 4-hour affair that on its own put on a perfectly good pay-per-view, but measured against NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. SummerSlam wasn't even the best wrestling pay-per-view of the weekend, much less the month or year. Still, either some wrestlers were motivated by NXT show the night before, or they saw Vince McMahon brass ring and reach for it. Either way, WWE put on an above-average pay-per-view with some good matches Sunday night, but it didn't exactly blow people away. Having a really popular host turn around and cost a megastar a world title also didn't necessarily hurt or help the overall event. But it happened nonetheless, and we'll have to wait to see what the motivation or fallout is. With that said, let's find out what made the main event and what goes relegate to the pre-show. Let's get to it. Down number 7. How the mighty have fallen. Remember when Dolph Ziggler cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase in nearby East Rutherford, New Jersey in 2013? Remember when Rusev put his undefeated streak in the United States Championship against John Cena at WrestleMania 31? Remember when Lana was viewed as a future megastar because of her look, promo, and acting ability? Remember when Summer Rae inauthentically danced with Fandango? Okay, 3 out of 4 isn't bad. But the point is that Ziggler, Rusev, and Lana have fallen quite far into a stall. Emotionless feud that came to a head at one of WWE's biggest pay-per-view of the year, Sunday, and ended in a double countout. A double countout. WWE couldn't even book a simple countout win for Ziggler or a DQ finish, with Rusev using a shell or something other than both men failing to get back into the ring. The match itself wasn't bad at all. Ziggler and Rusev are both great athletes and rarely have bad matches, so that isn't the issue. But look at the emotion surrounding Sasha Banks vs. Bayley at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, and compare that to the forced emotion from this slow-moving feud. The saving grace here is that the three mentioned above all are really talented and can salvage this and make it entertaining and captivating. But right now, a DCOR was not what this feud needed. Number 6. Simply stunned. It's been mentioned before and it deserves to be mentioned again. John Cena needs to stop using his springboard stunner. Period. No question asked. During what largely was a breathtaking title match between Cena and Seth Rollins, Cena almost commercial springboard stunner stood out as a horrid move that very nearly was botched. Nearly everything else during the match flowed and was beautiful, which makes this abomination even worse. Please stop doing it, John. You've been turning out high quality matches almost weekly, and this move is the one thing aside from the five knuckle shuffle that you're dragging down each time. It never looked good, and it's hard to imagine a time when it will. Number 5. The hardcore comedy legend. Mick Foley had a tremendous career that reaches far beyond the square circle. Besides being a 3-time WWF World Champion, he is also a best-selling author and a successful stand-up comedian. Foley is one of the genuine entertaining performers to come through WWF and any time he showed up, it should be held. But with SummerSlam in his neck of the woods, Foley turned out to trade comics with SummerSlam host Jon Stewart. Now, Stewart is hilarious, and Foley has been one of the funniest guys in a WWE ring. But one of the best comedy and they can come up with is how Mick misheard Brock as Rock, and Stewart wanted Foley to serve as backup while he interviewed Brock Lesnar. and that he actually scared of the beast incarnate, where it's time to pack it in. Not only was the segment that opened SummerSlam not funny, it portrayed the hardcore legend as a fearful man. Yet he acknowledged that he'd been out of the ring for many years, but when was the last time Shawn Michaels played Freddy Cat? Maybe if it was funny, you could give it a pass, but not in this instance. Number 4. An opportunity wasted. The Intercontinental Championship Super Threat match between Ryback, Big Show, and Miz originally was supposed to take place at Battleground, but a staff infection sidelined the champ and delayed the feud for a month. When Ryback returned a couple weeks ago, it looked like we could ramp up and then put this lackluster feud to bed. Not so fast. Although Ryback won Sunday night, he won by pinning Miz after Big Show knocked him out. Any wrestling fan knows that this isn't going to fly as an actual conclusion to the feud. Show will likely claim that he deserves a one-on-one title shot, so we'll have to endure another confrontation between Ryback and Big Show, either on Raw or at Night of Champions next month. It's not that Ryback and Big Show are bad together, but they have been squaring off now for more than 2 months. Despite Ryback being out for a month, the two have faced each other in some form or another 5 times, and now it looks like it'll continue. Ryback should have shell-shocked both Show and Miz into this feud and move on to something new. It feels like an eternity since he faced someone else. Number 3. 24 hours removed from greatness. Memo to WWE. Go back and watch the Sasha Banks vs. Bayley match over and over and over. That was an instant classic between two women, with emotion and a great storyline tied around it. What we got Sunday night at SummerSlam was a mess. Throwing a bunch of spots together and having 9 women hit a car crash spot on the outside isn't a diva revolution. It just shows that despite all the optimism, WWE managed to mangle an easy storyline in what should have been a series of great matches. Instead, we got in some good matches, but no clear understanding of what these three-woman team are fighting for. Certainly not Nikki Bella Diva Championship, since it hadn't been defended in 7 weeks. Sunday elimination match started slow, then slammed on the gas with a car crash on the outside. Moments later, Team Bad was quickly and quietly eliminated. The remaining 2 trios tried to put together a decent little match, but by that point it was a little too late. Perhaps the biggest problem is that Sasha and Bayley tore down the house Saturday. Almost anything after that was going to seem inaccurate. It just didn't. That this felt like one big force mess. WWE needs to get back to basics fast. Number 2. SummerSlam overshadowed by TakeOver. After seeing all 10 matches, it's pretty obvious that while SummerSlam delivered some really good wrestling, it did not quite stand up to the overall quality of what NXT put on the previous night at TakeOver Brooklyn. It's rough to say that WWE Developmental Territory had a better weekend than the main roster, but watching both pay-per-views, it's pretty clear that NXT had logical conclusions to storylines and really good matches up and down the card. WWE, on the other hand, did step up its collective game, but still fell a little short. Look at the co-main event each night. Bayley vs. Sasha Banks and Finn Balor vs. Kevin Owens for NXT, and John Cena vs. Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar vs. Undertaker. Both set of matches were extremely good, but there was one notable difference. Both WWE main events ended with some shenanigans. Sure, Rollins and Cena only had a ref bump, but still, Lesnar Taker ended with a series of issues, leaving Taker victory tainted and Brock through Paul Heyman claiming victory. The NXT match, on the other hand, ended strongly and put the champ over. So while SummerSlam was pretty good overall, it just didn't measure up to its sister show from Saturday. Number 1. Premature bail, low blow, and obstructive view. To say that the SummerSlam main event ended in controversy would be an understatement. To say that it ended in a way that is best for business would not be accurate in any way, shape, or form. Let's be sure, if we had it clear, The rematch billed as too big for WrestleMania ended after a referee vision was obstructed so he couldn't see Undertaker tapping out in the Camille lock, but the timekeeper 30 feet away saw it and rang the bell, leading to mass confusion. Undertaker took advantage and hit a low blow, then made Brock Lesnar pass out for his first win over the Beast in his entire career. What about this supposed to make you feel good? Undertaker ears had turned heel, but half of the audience barely noticed despite the blanket low blow. Taker third in a month on Brock, and instead of milking the whole, Taker had never beaten Brock as the reason for demanding a career-threatening WrestleMania rematch next year. Now it's Taker tapped behind the ref's back and then cheated to win, so we demand a rematch. Which version sounds better? Don't bother answering that question. It'll just show you smarter than a typical WWE writer. Up number 9. Too Good to Boo. SummerSlam was in Brooklyn Sunday night, so what better way for a heel to act to try to generate some heat than to hate on something logical? But rather than making derogatory remarks about the local sport team, a wrestling cliche to be sure, why not mock one of Brooklyn's favorite sons, Jay-Z? You would think that mocking one of his biggest hits, Empire State of Mind, which also in turn then mocked New York City itself, would do the trick. But New Day was so good at their skit that they ended up drawing cheers with their pitch pipe, singing and dancing. Unlike the opening segment with Jon Stewart and Mick Foley, this was genuinely funny. When you mock Jay-Z in Brooklyn while cutting up a song about New York City and you still get cheers, you know you're connecting with the audience. Number 8. Pin Attempt City. You have to take your hat off to the Miz for playing his role perfectly during the Super Threat Intercontinental Championship match against Big Show and Champ Ryback. The bout itself was short, quick-paced, and inoffensive, with Ryback winning by pinning a down Miz. Kudos goes to Miz, though, for doing exactly what you expect the undersized guy in this match to do. Repeatedly tried to steal a pinfall. At one point, Miz hit a score-crushing finale on Ryback after he had hit Shell Shock on Show. Then Miz tried pinning each man once, twice, and 3 times to no avail. The crazy scampering between the two down wrestlers garnered cheers for Miz. The match itself might not have been anything special, but Miz's entry definitely helped make it a little more memorable. Number 7. New Day, New Champ. Maybe Kofi Kingston likely shoe telegraph is a little too much, but you had to believe that New Day were going to leave SummerSlam with the WWE Tag Team Championship in hand. And thanks to the mass confusion that a fatal 4-way tag match created, New Day regained the title that they arguably should never have lost. The 4-team champ primetime players, Los Matadores, Lucha Dragon, and New Day kept things moving throughout the match and delivered some pretty fun moments. Kalisto in particular shined in this bout, doing a flurry against Big E, and then Darren Young. Of course, Xavier Woods would go on the outside, yelling about how Big E was serving tricep meat when he hit opponent, and then spiking El Torito to take him out. This isn't going to win a Match of the Year nomination, but it was a fun match with the right result. New Day won, the former champ won pinned, and the most valuable team to challenge the new champ, Lucha Dragon, won pinned either. Number 6. The champ is here. Wow. Okay. Did anyone see that one coming? Seriously, if anyone predicted that Jon Stewart would interfere on Seth Rollins' behalf and the Architect would leave SummerSlam with both the WWE World Heavyweight and United States Championship in hand, then go buy a lottery ticket. In the burning question column, the question was posed about how WWE would avoid having a dual champ. Out of several scenarios, only one suggested that Rollins win both titles, but it also theorized that he would need help and then would bet on the U.S. Championship to that person. It's highly unlikely that Stewart will be handed U.S. gold on Raw. So why? Why did Stewart help Rollins? Why did WWE go this route? And what will Rollins do as a dual singles champ? It's tough to categorize this as bad or good because it's just so mind-boggling. But since it's not a 16-world title reign for Cena and the crowd ate it up with a spoon, then it gets an upvote here for now. Number 5. Straight axe and elbow. Right out of the chute. Credit had to be given to all 4 wrestlers in the comic book hero versus villain match, what could have been another distracted celebrity match that would have made more of a mockery of the wrestling business turned out to be an entertaining, a belt-safe match between Neville, Stephen Amell, and Stardust and King Barrett. Amell, star of television Green Arrow, showed that he had some athletic chops during his short spurt in the inoffensive tag match. He kicked up, hit a hip toss and a leapfrog, nailed an injury and then dove onto Stardust and Barrett from the top rope to the floor. Amell also took some punishment from both opponents, playing the face and prevail as he should given his lack of ring experience. All of this was very safe stuff. Relatively speaking, that allowed Amell to look pretty good in the ring, without making Barrett or Stardust look bad. Sure, the cosmic villain lost, but come on, if you ever read a comic book, you know that the heroes win in the end. Number 4. Win, Owens win. As much as fans love Cesaro right now, the announcers were absolutely right when they said that Kevin Owens really needed a win Sunday night after losing 2 straight pay-per-view matches to John Cena and losing the NXT Championship in a rematch. Owens desperately needed to right the ship. The two men laid it all out there with hard-hitting moves inside and outside the ring. Somersault, plancher, corkscrew plancher, senton, second rope government duplex, giant swing into a sharpshooter, second rope fisherman buster, and of course, a pop-up powerbomb. It was exactly what you hoped for when the match was booked. Both men hit each other hard, and in the end, it was a mistake by Cesaro that cost him. It leaves the door open for a rematch, which most likely will also be fun to watch. As mentioned previously, the statute of limitation on the old Booker Benoit Best of 7 series, both the 1998 WCW original and 2005 WWE version, had passed. So if they can fly the United States or Intercontinental Championship away from Seth Rollins or Ryback, this could be an interesting feud to play out with a title on the line. Number 3. A crazy good brawl. The memo about trying to match NXT energy level clearly was received by 4 of its graduates Sunday night. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, and Luke Harper put their collective feet on the gas pedal at SummerSlam and didn't let up until the bell rung again. The tag team match between the pair was a source of great speculation in the lead up to SummerSlam. Was Sting supposed to join Reigns and Ambrose? Would Wyatt debut a new member of his family to shift the balance of power? Would Ambrose turn on his blood brother? In the end, none of that factored in, and Reigns and Ambrose won shockingly clean, pinning Wyatt, also surprising. But the match itself was an awesome display of what you can do as a wrestler involved, are talented and have great timing. They hit a flurry of moves outside the ring that were too fast to call. Ambrose running across 3 announce tables to dive onto Bray, Reigns leaping over Ambrose to attack, Harper laying out Ambrose so Wyatt can hit a senton, and on and on. Even back in the ring, they kept things moving at a good clip that had fans along for the ride. The team has said in the announcer acknowledged that this probably wouldn't be the last encounter between the teams. So there's still the possibility of new members, turn and whatnot, but this was a fun, energetic brawl. Number 2. The clinic is open. Springboard stunner aside, John Cena and Seth Rollins went to the limit in what appeared to be a game of can you top this Sunday night. The two champions hit top rope leap, dive, power move, and broke out some unconventional offense during their title for title match. Cena used a figure 4 leg lock for what might be the first time in addition to a top rope leg drop and a couple good power moves. Rollins, who must have been watching NXT TakeOver Brooklyn closely Saturday night, decided to pull out all other stops. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion hit repeated dive, a top con hero, a running shooting star press, a frog splash, and a superplex floating into a Falcon Arrow. It was quite a display from a guy who also missed an attempt at a Phoenix Splash. In addition to all of these moves, both men really put together a great match. Cena had been on a roll since WrestleMania, having superb matches almost weekly, while Rollins had had a few outstanding ones himself and is perfectly capable of wowing a crowd. The result was something that measured up in terms of quality. And finally, number one, a trip to Suplex City. The ending of the Brock Lesnar vs. Undertaker match definitely detracted from the overall evaluation of the main event, but you can't deny that up until that point. The two warriors put on a true heavyweight fight. Lesnar delivered a series of suplexes, 4 German and a belly to belly, 3 F5, and actually got Taker to tap out. Undertaker hit all his signature spots and looked better than he looked in the ring in some time. Maybe since WrestleMania 29 against CM Punk. But the highlight of the match was the interplay between Brock and Taker, with Brock yelling "Suplex City bitch" at his opponent when Lesnar was busted open, and he yelled at Undertaker, "I kill you, you son of a bitch," to which Taker replied, "You're gonna have to," before chokeslamming him. After Lesnar kicked out a tombstone power-driver, he sat up laughing, followed by Taker, who mocked laughing at him before the starting punching the hell out of each other. Even Lesnar, the flank guest while trapped in Hell Gate, helped tell the tale of hatred between the two. As far as a main event goes, the bulk of the match really delivered a big fight feel for fans. But that ended. Well, that is, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.